I made a decision to fight back.
In her own words, the fired CEO of Alberta Health Services speaking out Thursday publicly for the first time since whistleblowing one of the largest scandals the province has ever seen. Athana Mentzelopoulos now alleging the Premier and her ministers are not telling the truth about what's going on in the health contract scandal.
Anything that had gone wrong was all at AHS. That's the way they've characterized the Wyatt report. And when you read the Wyatt report, that's not what he says at all.
Mentzelopoulos is suing the government for $1.7 million. She claims she was wrongfully terminated for investigating at least $600 million in contracts signed with private companies tied to the UCP government. Mentzelopoulos says Justice Raymond Wyatt's report into the matter is obviously incomplete.
He did not have the power to subpoena. He couldn't question people under oath. Some people refused to answer questions, which was their right. He said that it seemed at times, and he's a person with a lot of experience, that maybe people weren't being honest with him.
The companies at the center of Mentzelopoulos' allegations have denied any wrongdoing. The Premier and Health Minister have done the same and said the CEO was fired for incompetence. In a statement, the Premier's office said she stands behind the facts outlined in the Statement of Defense, regardless of Ms. Mentzelopoulos' creative and evolving stories. But the NDP siding with the former CEO.
She and all Albertans are right who want to get to the bottom of this, and that we deserve the full truth from the government. We certainly haven't gotten that, especially over the last year, while they've been working constantly to cover up the allegations around corruption.
Since going public with her allegations, Mentzelopoulos says she's faced smears and harassment. At least one of those situations is now the subject of a court battle.
These individuals, or at least one of them with this proxy campaign, has said that he was coming to my neighborhood. He said he talked to my neighbors. He said they didn't like me. I've had to go and talk to my neighbors and warn them, and that's really hard to do.
As far as you know, has anyone showed up at your house?
Not as far as I know.
This political scientist believes the Premier could help by more directly denouncing any intimidation tactics and calling on the RCMP to investigate.
That could go a long distance toward deterring this kind of activity or holding to account those that are behind it.
Mentzelopoulos says she knows of at least 13 investigations into her claims, many of them ongoing. The NDP and others have said a full public inquiry is the best way to sort all of this out, but so far, the Premier has refused to call one. From Edmonton, Sean Amato, City News.